What's going on, day traders? Welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be covering the cannabis stock sector, which is completely lit, our daily analysis on AMC and GameStop, Tesla, which we completely sold today. We're going to be covering that, and brought to you by you guys, Naked. You guys want me to cover Naked stock? Someone left a comment down below yesterday, so we'll be covering it today. If you have any other stocks you want me to go ahead and cover in tomorrow's video, go ahead and drop a comment down below. Thank you guys once again so much for 5,000 subscribers. It completely means a lot to me, the support on this channel. If you haven't already, make sure you guys leave a like on the video, subscribe. You can always unsubscribe after, so you don't miss any of the content. Other than that, let's hop right in. I want to cover first and foremost, cannabis is not a distraction of AMC and GME. I saw a post go kind of viral on this. I think the cannabis sector, the cannabis rally is long overdue. We've been talking about the cannabis rally since last year. 3 months ago, I made a video, two videos covering the best stocks to buy. Hexo, TLRY, cron, all of them are covered. And my favorite, sundial, which we'll cover right now. And this is because the federal marijuana legalization of the Democrats, it's highly likely. Keep in mind the Democrats control the Senate, the House of Reps, misspelled that right there, House of Reps, and the White House. If you missed the rally, guys, don't be caught chasing these highs. It is completely absurd to be buying sundial at 450. I personally would never. I sold today at market open. I took my profits. I was in at 80 cents. I believe if you weren't in right under $1, it's highly risky that you'll lose chasing it up here at $3. I completely didn't know this was going to catch fire on Reddit, but once it did, I said sundial can hit $5, and it really almost hit $5 before having this massive profit taking at market open. And not only that, these market watch articles do not help any of the stocks they completely bash. AMC and GME have been one of the many stocks, and this whole rally is taking a hit as well. Due to profit takers as well, and short sellers, which we'll cover right now on TLRY. But don't feel like you missed out, guys. This is just one of the many opportunities we've seen this year. Apart from GameStop and AMC, there's going to be way more opportunities. I promise you that. Be very patient. Don't have FOMO. Don't go all in. I'm not a financial advisor, but it doesn't make sense to pull out a second mortgage to go all in on any of these stocks recommended. The short interest on TLRY was at 48% at the beginning of the year. It's now sitting around 20%, which is not GameStop crazy high, but there is still some speculation that there can be a second squeeze on TLRY. Personally, I've been waiting for a price drop on TLRY. APHA, a lot of these stocks had support back in like January levels. So TLRY has some support right around $14. I'll probably enter for a trade there. I'll keep you guys updated in our free Discord. Check out the link below. I throw all my plays on there. APHA, same thing. Look, some support right around 14. I'll be looking to get in there. But I'm very tempted to buy right now. There's 7 minutes before the market closes. Look at the 4-hour is way oversold. I kind of want to get in for a technical bounce. I told myself I was going to buy at $17, but as we speak, it's literally making new lows, guys. So I don't know. I'll be patient and I'll wait. Sundial, like I said, I took my profits before I got halted, and it literally printed $1. That kind of like took me by surprise, but it's still pulling back. I'll be patient and I'll wait for tomorrow. No rush. There's no rush. These stocks aren't going anywhere. The stock market isn't going anywhere. There's also some speculation about an APHA and TLRY merger. My experience just with mergers, there's a lot of fees. It's a very complicated process. I personally think it won't go through, but who knows? We'll get some updates on that. Here's a little screenshot from Twitter, which happens to show SNDL trending in California. Once again, I think at the point where everything is literally trending and everyone knows about it, there's more added risk to your position. As for Tesla, guys, we sold our position. I don't know what that was. We sold our position this morning. We didn't make any profit on this one. We made back our money. That's why it shows 1,200 profit, but we didn't really profit 1,200. There's still a lot of questions as to why they bought 1.5 billion in Bitcoin, and it's seen as risky for shareholders. Just by analyzing Tesla, technically, it had some resistance around 870s. We'll say 900. Just to make it easier, it had some resistance around 900. It's having some support around 780 after this pullback after the earnings, which it completely bounced off of. But I think it can come down, and I hope it does, just to get it in cheaper. It's looking very toppy around here, and we've already seen it test 800. And after today's bounce in the morning, it did not hold that bounce at 830. That's why I got out. I'm glad I got out, and I do think we can see a break under 800. Keep in mind, people set their stop losses at 800. Yesterday, I was very nervous as it was hitting $800. If we do see sub 800, you can easily see 780s back again. and hopefully find some support around 750, no less than 700. Also, there's a lot of plans for Tesla. I know his brother Kimball Musk sold $25 million worth of his stock, I believe, yesterday on February, or 2 days ago on February 9. There's also more news on the Biden $7,000 EV credit, which is supposed to be voted, if I'm not mistaken, later this month. Also, their Gigafactory in Berlin is being delayed. This is also going to be very important for Tesla, as there's no import tax and there's no extra delay in delivery. This is the Biden EV tax credits, so I believe it's being voted later on this month. And there's also this question as to, is their stock now tied and exposed, literally linked with Bitcoin? I know Square, the payment company, bought like 50 million worth of Bitcoin last year, and their price was literally following Bitcoin as well. What other companies do you guys think they're gonna add Bitcoin to their balance sheets? My guess is Twitter. I think Twitter is going to be the next one. Let me know in the comments down below what company you think, but I'll go with Twitter. As for GME and AMC, they're still trading at their support levels, guys. On the 4-hour, you can still see that it's being rejected under the blue line, which is the 4-hour EMA. I still do believe there can be a second squeeze. There can be a push. I'm still bullish on my price target of 100 on GME and AMC right around the $8, $9 mark, possibly even 10. As for value long term, my gut is telling me AMC rather than GME. GME needs to step up, guys. I don't know what Ryan Cohen and I forget the guy's name from Amazon are cooking behind closed doors, but there needs to be a catalyst for both stocks to run. Keep in mind they're correlated. If GME pops, AMC is going to follow. We've already talked about this. GameStop, in my opinion, needs to hop into esports. They need to organize some competitions or something on the esports section. 100% they need to do that. Hopefully they do. Hopefully we get announcements on February 18th when they have the Congress hearing and the stock takes off. But there has to be a catalyst, guys. The demand is dropping. As you can see, the volume isn't as high as it was in January, but people are still holding. I think I saw an article on eToro that said AMC is the most held stock on there as well. Keep in mind, it's also the #1 stock held on Robinhood, so people aren't selling. That's the good thing. And people aren't selling because we haven't dropped. Look at this. It's held the price level we've been talking about, the $5 mark, which happens to be the same price it was trading back in June and August. So, not a financial advisor, but if I wasn't in this play, this would seem like a pretty decent long-term play. I'm considering adding even more shares to my position. As for a naked play, do I think what I buy? I'm holding 10 shares at $1.78 average. Not a big position, but just looking at the history of naked chart, it hasn't really held its gains. Last time it spiked to 261, it was a market just closed. It was immediately back down to 50 cents, hitting a low of 7 cents. I think this spike here was just due to speculation of other stocks running, such as BlackBerry and Nokia. Naked just happened to be one of them. As like I said, I'd rather put my money into AMC rather than naked. That's just personally me, guys. Hopefully I don't mean to disappoint anybody, but I'd rather put my money somewhere I see more value in. Naked, first of all, I thought it was a juice brand when I first heard of it. It happens to be a clothing company for women. The women I've talked to that are aware of Naked stock said that to not buy it. They told me, don't buy it. Women are not buying clothes. Trust me. That's what they told me. I'll trust them, and I'll put my money more in an AMC where I see more value. So that's pretty much it for this video, guys. If you guys found this video helpful, once again, make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys in the next video tomorrow.